So, I haven't done any videos on Foodie recently, but I caught up a little bit. Her water fast, I sort of remember when she did it before, and she said she did 4 or 5 days. I didn't believe that for one moment. Of course she didn't. She wouldn't have lasted more than a day. And I sort of predicted to myself that if she does this one, she might attempt it this time. She might put a little bit more effort in as Salah is around, and she might go 40 hours, but she's certainly not going to go 40 days, not even going to go 4 days. 40 hours maximum. But did she? No, didn't last a day. So here she is now, speeded it up a little bit, telling us why she's gone back to eating, but she's going to halve the calories that she was eating, which by our sort of calculations, I guess we could say she's going to be eating between 2,500 and 3,000 calories a day. Not sure how fast the weight will come up at that, but
my gosh. Julia loves it too. Julia, are you sleeping with the owl?
why is the cat in there?
Angel. Hello, welcome to a
Does she lock the cat
accountability
in there
vlog.
at night?
This is your host, Foodie Beauty. So I thought that I would talk about what I'm doing now since my kind of irrational plan failed, the water fast. I know a lot of people are laughing at me about it.
You failed.
Saying, I told you, blah, blah, blah. I'll never understand why anyone in any community gets a kick out of berating people who are struggling with eating problems and their weight issues.
Because you lie.
When a lot of them have issues themselves. But that's besides the point. I'm not going to focus on the negativity. I'm just going to keep going and try something else. So, I think that the way I was going before I had the idea to do the water fast, which by the way, I did try it, and I did say in my vlog that if I felt that, I felt it medically necessary to stop, which I just, at the time, was really sick, so I thought that it would be a good idea to stop and continue what I'm doing first. And maybe down the line, when I'm more adapted to having more willpower, discipline, and more control over my issues with food, then maybe in the future I can try something like that. That was very drastic. And I know that's, one of my downfalls is I'm very, I like extremes, and I don't have a lot of patience. So I realized I just have to be patient and follow through with this. And then we can move on to the next step if necessary. So first things first, I will post my weigh-in here.
169, say 170 kilogram. What's that? 380
pounds. I still did lose weight. Like I said in my mukbang video, I think it was just like excess water, excess waste coming out from yesterday. But I did fast from morning until, from the previous night until late, I don't know, like maybe 1 a.m., 1 or 2 a.m.
Yeah, but you don't get up till afternoon, do you?
Pretty much 24 hours. But I did eat a lot the night before I started the fast. So yeah, but I still did that. So I think that contributed to it. But I also didn't overeat when I did eat. So they weren't the healthiest choices, but I think calorie-wise, it was still less than what I'm normally used to eating when I just go ham. So
when you're feeding.
So I'm going to show you what I ate full day today. And, I just keep in mind, this is how I'm choosing to tackle things right now. This is my kind of diet plan.
Look at all the peeling on her.
So many different ways. So whatever works for you, works for you.
Hijab and
so
abaya.
I'm going to try this and
it's
see.
filthy.
And,
all
for me,
the
it
white
seems the most realistic right now because it's not so drastic.
Bits of lint and everything.
Which is why I never understood. Still don't know why I thought something drastic would work. I thought I could do it, I thought I would try. People think I was trolling or lying or whatever about the water fast, but, just because I decided to try something at the time, I really had my mindset on it, and then I just realized I couldn't do it. So
you need to change your clothes.
How it went down. So, I lost a little bit of weight, I think like a kilo maybe. I hope it'll keep going. That's pretty good for one day. I think it is just water weight, but everyone who starts a weight loss journey always first starts with water weight, right? That's the first thing to come off. So at least it's something. I was going to go to the gym today, but my back is actually really bad. I know it sounds like an excuse, but it's not fully better. And I think I went to bed like all afternoon. I just slept. I was really tired and just like mentally exhausted with everything, with trying all these changes, with dealing with the pushback, and just, you know, I guess just trying to still heal from the back problem. So I also think that it's smarter to just tackle the food right now. I think like taking on too much at one time is just like really, really difficult. So I think I'm just going to tackle,
what did she do to her back anyway? She did this at the gym
right now. So I will show you, like, these are accountability vlogs.
And
being accountable to
but
myself.
She wasn't doing anything strenuous, was she?
You know, I share my life with people, so with the public, so that's also, I'm just used to doing it. So I will show you what I ate today. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this vlog.
We won't.
Further down the line, I will incorporate more exercise, but I think right now, like I said, just focusing on my housework and just tasks that are so difficult for me normally, that are just so easy for some like people, like normal people, I guess. I don't know, for lack of a better term when I say normal. So just like focusing on like properly nourishing myself and getting into it, like reestablishing a healthy relationship with food, and also just, you know, keeping my home clean. With somebody at my weight and who's sedentary, like, you know, vigorous housework is actually
vigorous housework. You've only got 2 rooms, you know, haven't you, in a kitchen.
I want to focus on getting my life in order and then incorporating more things. I don't want to mentally overload myself. And yeah, so I know not everyone's gonna understand that whatsoever, and that's fine. You don't have to understand. It still doesn't mean that like you have to attack people who are going through a hard time, you know, and kick people while they're down. Just in general, you know, I see that a lot around people. And,
you used to do it all the time, didn't you? Still do.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Oh, did he pipe up?
Yeah. Yeah. It was hard, and you know, I realized my body's not the same as when I did it. Like I was 4 years.
It's a genius.
I did it 4 years ago. My body is just my metabolism. Everything is just different, and you know, I wasn't planning on getting so sick, on feeling so sick and just panicky. And, you know, I really need to just do this the right way. So I know people think that, you know, going for help with eating disorders and everything like that, you know, a lot of treatments are very pricey, but also when I was in Canada, you guys saw, I went to see an eating disorder clinic.
You make 6 figures,
and they're more tailored towards eating disorders like anorexia. There's still a lot of stigma surrounding, obesity and food addiction. They think that just giving you a diet plan, you know, just here's a diet plan, exercise, lack of willpower is the problem. So if the actual medical system is tailored that way, even if you want weight loss surgery, if you have issues mentally with food, they don't want to give you the surgery. So it's like you always feel like you're hitting a wall. And yes, part of me
because they give you the surgery and you've still got the
do these things. So
mental attitude. It's
also that, you know, where I am too, it's very costly for therapy, very, very costly. So right now I'm just working on, you know, maybe looking into support groups, or maybe just like trying alternative things that are more within budget, and also just focusing on the food right now. The food is like a really, really, really big thing. So that's where it all starts, right? So I don't know. Maybe in the future I'll look into like online therapy. There's also like win a share of 1 million. I think right now, you know, I think it's just the addiction to food. It's really hard to deal with, and for anybody. I mean, food is very addictive. You know, a lot of foods are meant to be hyper palatable, and it's just hard to just stop eating them.
Without food, nobody would still alive.
Yeah, exactly.
I told you, he comes out with wisdom. Well done, Salah.
Addicted to food, it's hard because if you're an alcoholic, it's like you have to be abstinent, and you can't be abstinent from food, but you can be abstinent from crop food. That's triggering for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to find my way. I mean, I've said this diet banter so many times. Let's move on, because I'm still trying to find my way. You know, and to share, we still didn't even finish it all, and
this was her breakfast.
It was like I measured equivalent of 1 cup for the calories purposes, but I didn't even eat like 1 cup. I just had the cantaloupe, and I had 1 hard-boiled egg sliced with some tahini and some potato, like 1 potato steamed and cut up. So that was the total of what I had there. I'll show you the total calories at the end. And then for lunch, I did my mukbang. I ordered the diet service. I tried another diet service meal, and you can watch my mukbang if you want to see what I had. It was basically a turkey.
See, if she stopped with the mukbangs, and they've got lots of fresh food in, fruit, vegetables, lean meat, if she's going to eat meat, well, she will eat meat. She, instead of having a mukbang, she could cook, you know, if he's there for them both. And that would, again, she would expend some energy, wouldn't she? Because she'd be standing up in the kitchen. I bet that kitchen's got no use. She's got no use out of that kitchen so far. Chantal, you need not just to watch your diet, you need to change your mental attitude. Nobody can have weight loss surgery unless they've got their attitude correct and can prove that they can lose weight alone first. Otherwise, weight loss surgery is going to be a waste of time and money. And I'm sure you don't want to pay for it. You want to go back to Canada and get it for free. Mind you, they might pounce on you for the taxes then. I'd like to know why she's still and how she's still in Kuwait. Very hard, isn't it? Are you illegal now? Are you an illegal? And you're working illegally. And Salah is your employee, sorry. He's your employee, but really he's your employer, because I bet he controls the money. I bet he does. See you a little later.